Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all alright. I thought I'd better make another video before I get too far in front of myself again. Just been doing loads of little bits and pieces behind the scenes, you know. If you watch my short, I put a new project, I made a short last Sunday basically, because I got a new project and I'm very excited about it actually, and we'll get round to that soon. So if you watch my short on Sunday, you'll know what I'm going to show you. If you didn't, then I'll just show you in a minute. Also, I've got a new, another new project that I pick up next Saturday morning, and should be interesting. I'm only going to use it for bits and pieces and sell what I don't want. Yeah, so I put a short up again Sunday, and yeah, share that with you. Anyway, yeah, let's get in the shed and sort of like show you what's been going on, and I haven't been idle. Alright, let's go in here. Right, so yeah, it's a nice sunny day out there. All the bikes are looking good. I keep them covered up now because of the dust and everything else, and the, you know, the damp and everything else, and yeah. So right, oh yeah, I bought myself a Del Boy phone. Look, it's cool, isn't it? Only Fools and Horses videos. Do you remember that phone? Funny, wasn't it? Anyway, oh, the wife's purse opening up again. Right, with this frame here, this is the one that I drilled the sissy bars out of. It needs more work. I really can't be bothered with it, and so that will be going up for sale, because I don't need a rat bike anymore, because I've just got one that's 10 times better than this one. So I'm going to put that up for sale. Right, the old custom custard RS. I haven't done much to that. Managed to get the decals stuck back on where they should be, you know, because I couldn't get them to stick. Managed to get all I've really done is put a really nice lamp holder on. I'm just biding my time. There's no rush on this one, and I've got loads of bits for it to get chromed. So yeah, I might take a trip up to Chopper Central and just drop them off in person, you know, and just see what it's all about up there. But nothing's been set in stone yet. I'm still getting prices from Paul, from Chopper Central to, you know, price up what it's going to cost and everything else. So yeah, I think that's about it in here. I've got all the, I've got to obviously rebuild a gear shifter. I've got the base, as you've seen in previous videos, and got some star washers here which I needed. So it's all coming together. The old star washers there, hope you can see them all right. See, the smallest they do in these is 3mm. Yeah, so what I've done, for some reason on that shifter base, the pins are smaller than they are on, say, another chopper, you know. I don't know why. So I managed to get hold of some float rubbers, which I'm going to use to put over the pins and then put the star washers on. Yeah, so that should work out well, you know. So yeah, so that's a bit of bit of technical engineering. Isn't it? Oh yeah, do you like my Land Rover? Look. Look at that, look, that's cool, isn't it? What do you think of that? The door's open, look. It's quite cool, isn't it? Got it over the boot sale for £1. I like it. Yeah, quite like it. Anyway, yeah, that's about it in here. I've got the frame that I bought, which was primered, wasn't it? And it had the black forks. I had a look at that, a proper look, I mean, like, had it on the bench in here, and I had a proper good look at it, and just spin you back round. In my humble opinion, when I looked really close at it, the paintwork was, or the primer, should I say, was damaged in so many places. Oh yeah, I need a shave, by the way. I just ain't had time. It was damaged in so many places that I decided to rub it completely down again and re-primer it, and it's come up really nice. Also, the bottom bracket, I thought it was all right, but as I was turning it, it was really crunchy. So I opened it all up, took it all apart, and you would not believe the state of it inside. The grease inside of it was so hard, it had gone like, I don't know, just like rock, So I had a big screwdriver in, and I'm banging it and I'm scraping it, and managed to get it clean. So I've put all new bearings in it and everything else, and yeah, that's come up all right. So I'm pleased with that. I'll show you that in a minute. I've also that grifter frame, the Mark 1, I wasn't pleased with that at all. So what I've done, I sanded that down as well, and I've resprayed it. I'm just waiting for another tin of spray to finish it off, and I've bought some decals for it, the Mark 1 decals. So I'll just show you works in progress, because I don't want to get, like I said, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. And yeah, so just want to show you a so far. But this bike I bought last Sunday, anyone that ain't watched the short that I put up, you'll see it in a minute. I'm so pleased with it. And yeah, so I'll spin you around, and I'll just show you this. Right, this was the frame, the dark grey frame that was in primer, that I stripped down and redone basically. So I've took it back to near enough bare metal in places, and just basically give it another undercoat. I don't want to go around here because, well, I've got to really, the sun's so bright. And I'll give it another undercoat. I'll give it about 3 coats of undercoat. It's come up lovely. So I really need your help on this one, because I'm a bit stumped. Put it in the comments below, right? It was Jerry, good old Jerry, all right, Jerry, who suggested doing it in metal flake, yeah. And my good old mate Gal, all right, Gal, how you doing? Always a pleasure. He suggested flip-flop paint. Now, flip-flop paint is when you you go past it and it changes colour, if you know what I mean. Like I don't know the word for it, but holographic, is it? Oh, I don't know. But he suggested like doing it, yeah, flip-flop paint. Jerry suggested the metal flake. I was thinking they do a nice metal flake paint in silver chrome. I was thinking about that, but drop it in the comments what colour you'd like to see this bike done in, because I'm a bit stumped, to be honest with you, on what colour to do it. So, drop it in the comments. Might get some good ideas off you lot on what colour to do it. And yeah, it's ready to go basically. And what I want to do, I want to get it sprayed before it gets really cold, So yeah, I welcome your suggestions. Also, I've got to put a stand in it as well. I welcome your suggestions on this one. Yeah, so if you can give me some ideas of what colour to do it. Yeah, metal flake, or flip-flop paint, or just basically what colour, I want to make it something a bit special, So yeah, put your ideas down in the comments, and we'll see where it goes with that one. I'm really not sure about this one, but just show you this this grifter frame which I sprayed. So I'm waiting for another tin of spray because this is the colour I used. Do you remember the Mark 1 grifter that I regretted selling? And I had to change the forks on it, didn't I? Remember? And I ordered this blue from the paint shop, which took ages, an eternity to come. Well, this is what I had left over from that. And I've sprayed the frame in that colour. And it looks all right. I think it looks all right, you know. It's very close to original colour. And yeah, so I'm just waiting for another tin of that paint to turn up, and I will give it another coat. Also, I've got to leave enough to do the forks. I'm hoping to use the original forks that come out of the Mark 1, because do you remember the bloke who come round and I sold the Mark 1 blue grifter to him, and about a week later he come back with it, and he said the handlebars, there's something wrong with the handlebars. Anyway, he ended up bringing it back and taking my infrared, the chopper, the first one I restored, the first ever bike I restored. He ended up taking that. So yeah, so I really miss my blue grifter, so I decided to do a resto on this frame. And yeah, like I said, I've already got the decals for it. And yeah, I was thinking, I was in the shed the other night doing a few bits and pieces, and I was thinking to myself, how many bikes have I exactly had? So I've had 14 choppers. I've still got 10. I've had 4 grifters, which I've sold, but I've got another one there. I had a striker, I had a boxer, and an RSW, didn't I, Mark 2. If you go back in my videos, I've got 75 videos, so if you go back, you'll be able to see, you know, what I had. And I remember I'd done a few all bikes out, which featured all the bikes that I had at the time. So, yeah, so I picked this up last Saturday. This is a 1972, very rare bike, 1972 crossover in original paint, and it's, I can't remember what Josh said, what year it, not what month it was. I think he said it was January, February, March, April, May, June, July or August 1972. Didn't pay a lot for it, but it's such a rare bike. What interested me in it was the sissy bars out, basically, and you know as well as I do the amount of fights I've had with sissy bars trying to get them out. And what attracted me to it, the sissy bar's already out, and it's got the shifter on it, which works. Everything works on it. So I get my money back on the whole bike just with selling the shifter and the back wheel, basically. Yeah, well, get my money back. I have had it apart. I've had the front wheel off. I've had the front mud guard off. I've had the back wheel off. Yeah, I've had all the brakes off, mud guards off. Yeah, because it was actually in a real sorry state when I picked it up. When I went to pick it up, I thought, oh God, what have I done here? But you know when you can see the diamond in the rough. So I've cleaned it up a little bit. I intend on clear coating this, you know. That back hub was absolutely caked, and the spoke guard was absolutely caked in grease. That's why I think they're in such good condition underneath, you know. the back wheel is original. It's the January, February, March, April. It's a May 72, the back wheel, so it's original to the bike. So yeah, anybody who see the video on Sunday that I put out, the short, you will see the little improvements that I've made. Oh, by the way, I'm going to call it Roland Rat. I've cleaned it as far as I'm going to go. This rack was rotten. I managed to bring it back. The wheel is not too bad, you know. I mean, half of it was covered in grease. You can hear it's got a lovely little tick to it, you know. So I got it home, and the first thing I done, I got it up on the bench. Yeah, this is how, I haven't changed nothing on it. This is how I got it. Yeah, so I got it up on the bench. I laid it down. I undone the gear chain here, undone that, and I thought, right, is it gonna work? Is it gonna, you know, go in and out, change the gears? It was stiff, solid as a rock. So what I done, for people that don't know, on the back hub you've got a little thing now which you can pop open with a screwdriver, and that's where you put your oil, your 3-in-1 oil. You're meant to lubricate it. So I pop that open. I put loads and loads of 3-in-1 in there, and I was spinning the wheel round to get it lubricated, you know. And so yeah, I was just pulling on the chain, pulling on this, and gradually, and look, you can see now, look, it's lovely, it changes gear, everything works on it, it's unbelievable. And gradually it released itself a little bit. Then I'm spinning the wheel round because it's laying down, so I'm spinning the wheel round, and all of a sudden, yeah, it started working. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, even on this bike, yeah, even the forks and the handlebars, yeah, you could get the handlebars out easy. You know, when you go like that, and then, you know, you straighten your steering up. Well, I can hold that and move these handlebars so they're not stuck. So that's a proper result. What I've done, I undone this stem a couple of turns because I had a really good feeling about the bike, you know. Really good feeling about it. And all this was in the space of a couple of hours. So I got the gears going. I got the brakes. The back brake was a bit sticky. It wasn't releasing. You know, when you pull the handle, it wasn't releasing. So I sorted that out. So I sorted the gears out, and then I sorted the forks out. So everything on this bike works. It's unbelievable. And when I took all the mud guards off, I mean, all these fixings up here, on top here, and even that screw in there, you know, they all come straight out. I couldn't believe it. Some of these bikes, everything's seized, isn't it? You know, everything's rusted and seized, and but no, it all come out. You know, no effort. So you know, I just couldn't believe it. So I'm going to do a bit of further cleaning up on the frame, just to make that paintwork just a little bit brighter, and then I'm going to clear coat it. Basically, it's unbelievable. It's even like, it's definitely a crossover model because it's got the Mark 1 brake levers on it. It's got the Mark 1 spoke guard, stainless. It's got the Mark 1 brake stays on the back, and it's got the crossover crank, short reflector pedals, That's the one I haven't cleaned up yet. And if you look at them pedals, look, it hasn't had a lot of use, you know. Apparently this was unused, and this one I have cleaned up. Look, you can see the difference, but I'm going to clean it up a bit further. It's even got the original cotter pin R-nuts on it. It's unbelievable. I am so pleased, so pleased with this bike. It's unreal. I couldn't have wished for a better bike, you know. Just could not have wished. You know, it's, and original R-nuts on the front wheel. I'm sorry I keep going on about it, but it's unbelievable. This seat clamp here was completely rusted, and I've brought that back round. Original R-nut on that. It's just unbelievable. Even the rack, that was like rotten, but I managed to bring that. You know, there's still bits of rust on it here and there, but I managed to bring that back round as well. I mean, like, these mud guards were like completely rusted, but you know, I can live with that. It's, you know, this is going to be my Roland rat bike, you know. I know I'm not meant to clean them up, but you know, it's just, you know, I just wanted to. So, and another thing I done when I first got it, I pumped the tyres up. Back tyre. This isn't the original tyre that was on it, right? The original tyre that was on it was a Holland. This is a Holland as well, right? This is the tyre that I took off another bike ages ago. It had the original Holland tyre on the back, and but it's shot. It was shot, but it's still, look, still holds air. The front one pumped up. That's a Michelin made in England. It pumps up, but it don't stay pumped up for long, as you can see there. But I couldn't believe they pumped up, you know. Also, another Mark 1 part on it. There's a Mark 1 hub on it, but they haven't used a Mark 1 rim. So they must have run out of Mark 1 rims and used a Mark 2 rim, but they've used a Mark 1 hub. So yeah, the gears all work, and all this needs, it's, you know, it's a bit rotten in here because I haven't actually had this apart yet, but all it needs is a slider. That's all it needs. So I'll get one of them. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to overhaul it. You're never going to believe it, right? The only thing that put up a fight on this bike was this. Right, so what I had to do, because I didn't want to damage it, I cut out some cardboard, and I wrapped the thin cardboard. I wrapped the cardboard around here, and I sellotaped it on, right? So I've done the same with this side, cardboard around it, sellotaped it on. Then what I've done was I've got a pair of mole grips on this side, and I've got a pair of plumber's grips on this side, because I was trying to undo it by hand and it weren't having none of it, right? So I thought, oh no, I don't want to damage it. So that's why I've done the cardboard and the sellotape and the mole grips on here, but you know, very gentle. So I've got the plumber's grips on this side, and with a little bit of effort, it come undone. So yeah, original bike. I cannot believe my luck. You know, it's just a shame that it didn't come with the saddle. But, you know, you can't have everything, can you? But I'm glad, because the sissy bar would have been stuck, and I've put a sissy bar in it, and it goes straight in, no problems. So, yeah, that's clear. So, yeah, this I'll take the old gear changer off. Well, I might not even take it off. I might do it while it's still on there and just clean it up. I'm not going to bother with a new piston. All I do is put a screw in there, get a new slider for it, and that's it, job done, you know. So I'm after a tatty old seat. I mean, you know, this console as well, it's got a little tiny bit of decal left on it there. I mean, what would you do with this? Would you leave it like that? Or would you put a new sticker on it? I mean, yeah, it's got to have a window on it, but I just cut a window out of the Chinese takeaway thingamajig, you know, like I usually do. But would you put a new decal on that? Or would you wait for an old knackered one to come along? Or would you just leave it like that? Let me know in the comments what you'd do. So yeah, I'm over the moon with this bike. 1972 crossover. I think Josh said it was a July. So yeah, so it's got it come with the Holland tyre, which was absolutely knackered. And like I said, this come off a bike ages ago, and this is an original Holland tyre, and it's in a lot better condition than the one I took off. And it looks like someone back in the day has tried to paint in the red. I don't mind that one bit, you know. I'll try and show you that made in Holland there. So yeah, there you go. I'm so pleased with this. It's unreal, you know. Yeah, I just can't believe it. I can't believe me luck. So I know I keep banging on about it, but I just can't believe me luck. It's got to be, you know, yeah, I just can't wait to get a seat for it. And yeah, I'm very pleased with it. Yeah, so there you go. So I'm picking up a new project on Saturday morning. I'm not telling you what it is yet, but I'll be putting a short up on I'll spin you around. I'll be putting a short up, and I'll turn around out the sun. I'll be putting a short up on Sunday morning, just to let you know what it is. And yeah, it's going to help me a hell of a lot, you know, with the build of the something. I just want to give you another example of how good this bike is. Right, hang on. Right, so when I bought it, the two sissy springs were on here like this. Yeah, God knows how they stayed on. I just want to show you what a bit of effort. Yeah, can you see the difference? Right, so these little sissy springs, that's a before. These are the ones that come with the bike, yeah, so that's a before. I've done this yesterday, it took about 20 minutes, yeah. So that's what it was like. So I've done one of them, and that's what it's like now. So with minimal effort, right, you can go from that, yeah, go from that to that. And all you need, some spray oil, some wire wool, but it's not even wire wool, you know, them round washing up things that you use, the metal things, it's just one of them basically. And a mini wire brush to go inside it, yeah, to do the inside. So you do the outside with this, give it a good old scrub with that, bit of oil on it, and then yeah, you get that as a result. It took about 20 minutes. So there you go. So that's about it for this week. I can't wait to build this grifter up, actually. I really miss my blue grifter. I know I keep on about it, but you know. And yeah, let me know what colour you'd like to see this bike. But this thing here, I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. It stole my heart, this bike. It's, you know, like I said to you, it didn't put up a fight with anything, you know. Everything come undone. It was just such a pleasure to work on, you know. Even the handlebars was rotten, and they've come up nice. you know. They was proper rusty, and yeah, so there you go. So, I'd like to thank you all for viewing. I hope I ain't bored you too much. I'll be uploading this video on Friday, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. And if you like this sort of thing, please consider subscribing. And I'll see you all on Sunday morning when I put the short up. And I'd just like to say, very much for viewing. And I'll just leave you with this. I'd like to say, thank you everybody. Cheers.